if you're watching this, it is the second episode of the day. So if you didn't watch the first episode, watch that first. Context is important. This screen has ruined it. It was still a good episode. So trust me. Hello folks and welcome back then to another episode of Thames FC. It's me, Dr. FM. Hopefully you're ready for another exciting episode. We've got two massive games in the context of the season. Survival could be secured today, and hopefully that's what we'll bring you. We're playing Dulwich Hamlet and Boreham Wood. And if I take you over to the league table, you can see Dulwich Hamlet 18th position, Boreham Wood 21st position. 2 defeats today could be traumatic, so I guess we'll see what happens. We've played one game since we last met. It was a 2-1 defeat to Oldham. Andy Douglas got a goal in the 87th minute, but it wasn't enough. So we start today with the lineup, and let's get to it. So if you watched the last episode, you'll know that this is the system we were playing, although Lukey Brucey was not an advanced playmaker, he was a shadow striker. And we were playing these attacking wingers, and it was working rather well. Foster and Douglas in the centre are fit enough to play as well. So this is the lineup we're going with today. The only change is that Jordan Langley at left back is going to have to sit out this one as he is suspended, but will hopefully be fit and available for the next game. Fitzpatrick will be in goal, our new acquisition, our 5-star man, Gavin in goal. And then we've got Collette, is it Collette? I think it's Collette. McCormack, Pring and Cornter at the back. We've got Hallahan, Foster and Douglas in the middle. Day on the left. Clark Slocum on the right. Brucey up top through the middle. Let's see then if these boys can do the business. We've got lots of goals in the team. Let's hopefully get some goals today then. Liam Denan. Should we get him on the bench? Oh, go on then, Liam. Fine. So we're going to put Andy Tannoy on the bench for Tom Hamer. If our right back is injured, I'm going to cry. Okay then. So the way the league has gone this season is that we started off a little bit mixed. Had a decent middle period though. We started to play much better, and then more recently have struggled. Apart from last episode where we played very, very well. So hopefully we can continue last episode and secure our survival today. I think a win in this first game might do just that, but this is on paper the tougher game of the two. So here it's you need a win today to guarantee survival and avoid relegation. Our battle at the start of the year was just simply compete to avoid relegation, and now it looks as if it might well happen. You have picked the right. Have you picked the right team to get the job done? And are you confident in the result? No, I've picked the incorrect team, and I don't think I'm confident. What assistant does these? So we're on 49 points. If you just stretch the league table out very brilliant news. Well done, everyone. We'll pause the game very quickly then. You can see 49 points for us with a 19 or a minus 19 goal difference. Not incredible, but okay. So you can see we're 7 points clear of Boreham Wood. Dulwich Hamlet are just below us. If we win this game today, with 3 games to go, we'll be a plus 9 points ahead if things go in our favour. Of course, they could not go in our favour. If the teams below us win, then I don't know what the situation is, but the game seems to know, but I think the game's wrong. The game seems to know, but I think the game's wrong, as they've got a corner quite early in this game, as its shot comes in, and well, Fitzpatrick gets across very smartly, and then clears it. I had to remove the league table at lightning speeds there, so you could see it happen, as Day's headed clearance to Foster is pretty good as well. So we're looking for a couple of wins. This could be a 4-win day if all goes to plan. Again, spoilers if you've not seen the earlier episode, but I did warn you. Clark Slocum on this right-hand side, though, puts the ball into the middle. Brucey's there. Referee penalty given. And I think will this be Hallahan stepping up? I assume so. It will indeed to make it 1-0. 10 minutes gone. And Thames could forget about the relegation fight. Oh, it's a good penalty. Forget about the relegation fight and start looking upwards towards the likes of Hartlepool and Oldham, who we lost to in the gap between the games. But you see there, Hallahan, smart finish at home as well. The crowd, bit of a crowd there, go wild. Throw in for them though. Of course, we've scored a penalty. It's not an open play goal as the header over the bar. They should have scored that really. But of course, Dulwich Hamlet still fighting for their own survival as they race forward. Pring gets it clear to Clark Slocum, who does well to keep it in and finds Foster inside. And now it's all about Lukey Brucey for me. His positioning, the number 10. Where will he place himself as we venture forward? Douglas now, if you can find Lukey Brucey, he does. The runner of Foster is very good. Foster's on it. Oh, the shot goes just over the bar. But it has to go into Lukey Brucey in a good situation. It has to. Cornter at left back now, plays it into Hallahan. And again, it all revolves around Brucey. But this time, Clark Slocum breaks away. If he'd have pulled it across for the day, that might have been 2. Oh, I don't know. I feel like he could have done more with that then. That is a bit of a pity. As we edge closer towards half-time at 1-0, that penalty, the difference. Or the David Nugent, if you listen to the Football Ramble. Okay, so at half-time, still 1-0, and the game has been relatively even. I'm not going to change anything, I think. I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to assertively say things are going well, but you're capable of better. They quite like that, and I'm going to leave it as is. 51 points then. This will put us a solid 9 points ahead, if my maths works out correctly, which means due to goal difference, you would suspect would be safe, but it's not quite finished yet. Although, they've hit the post. I mean, we've hit the post, but I meant they've, as in the guys in the middle, have hit the post. I mean, just to say your own team, Ben. Again, more possession for us. Against these lesser sides, have always looked pretty good. So maybe the early season predictions were not quite correct. As an newly promoted side, I was a little bit concerned as a challenge goes in, actually, and they come out with it. Beecher up front now. And Cockrell on that side plays it forward to Adams, who's in a little bit of space, and the keeper comes out. Hallahan takes him down, and after scoring a penalty earlier on, gifts one to Dulwich Hamlet now. And I always thought it was Dulwich Hamlet. I don't know why I'm saying it like that for. Beecher with a penalty. Oh, Fitzpatrick! He's making a name for himself. Clears it as well. Oh, lovely old job. Bailey, double B's. Bailey Beecher misses a great name, Bailey Beecher, by the way. Misses the penalty, and we remain in the lead. And now we're gone. Free kick, played across. And he's in here. Day to score it, and he does. 2-0. And oh my, it looks as if survival's on the cards. I mean, there has to be quite the turnaround now for that not to happen. 9 points clear with 3 games after this to go. It's not certain, but it's very, very close. Although this game isn't over by any means. 62 minutes gone, and forward they come. It's worked its way out to Hallahan eventually, who, I don't know, this might be Hallahan's last season. It's a bit of a tricky one with our midfield, as Brucey does brilliantly well. Douglas plays forward today, and if Day, do you know what, Day could have passed it, but he went for it himself. I wondered if he was going to, I was hoping he would. But what a counter-attack from Thames. Let's watch that in 3 dimensions. You can see here, Clark Slocum's ball into Brucey, and it's all about Brucey. It's what he does. The runs come forward, though. Douglas, first time pass today, and the finish there, it's like watching my boys, Liverpool FC. It's very good. There'll be some people that have gone, he supports Liverpool. Oh, God. Oh. How did you not already know? I get that question on Twitter more than you'd imagine. 3-0 to the good, though. No need to make changes at this stage with 12 minutes to go. Fitzpatrick, that penalty save. That's everything. Forward they come. Ball trying to put it into... Well, it wasn't particularly good. The clearance is good. Day now on it. And he's going to have to wait for the support. And I like the fact that we work it round. We don't have to rush it with a striker. And then Foster really made the forward movement. But Burge comes out. Burge is a good name as well. And claims it. Foster gets on it well. And now Brucey with a chance to do something magical. Perhaps Day's in again. Oh, Day with another one. I think that might be 3 for him. A hat-trick it is indeed. Chris Day on the left-hand side. It's his day, isn't it? And he will walk away with the match ball. Foster, you can see, just gets on that ball quicker than they do. Plays it into Brucey, whose ball across is expertly done. And you can see Dave, first touch is everything you need, and then the finish isn't bad either. Sit down behind the goal. I mean, that is an awful colour, isn't it, to wear behind the goal? Not very nice at all. It's like a purpley stripe, but they're all wearing like a brown and white combo. I don't know what's going on. They've bought 2,000 away fans. Oh dear, they must be absolutely gutted. As there's 5 minutes to go here, we might get another. I mean, there are ways to almost secure your survival in a division. This is one of those, but. We can't always have nice things. Fitzpatrick there, just living up to the mantle of what it means to be a Thames goalkeeper. We're on the halfway line when we lose it, by the way. And then, no pressure. Everyone's calm until that touch. I could just, forget it. And the guys, they are fuming behind the goal. And can you blame them? If they come back and get something from this game, I'll be most upset. I should probably make a change to waste a bit of time, if anything. Down and to come on for Brucey, who's played very well. We need him in the next game. And we'll just put Master Advance forward. It doesn't really matter. We're 4-1 up. And that, my friends, should just about be that, as it's knocked in for the final time in this game, you'd assume. Hallahan to Foster. Can we finish with a flourish? Clark Slocum, I think he was offside. And it's a corner kick. Are we really doing this? And there we are then. Full time. Thames 4. Dulwich Hamlet 1. Now, as much as it's said pre-game, you're safe now, don't think that's actually true. If we were to lose every game from this point onwards, especially to someone like Boreham Wood, then I think we can still be relegated. So let's not pop out the party poppers quite yet. So we're on 51. They're on 43. And now, maths is a strong point of mine. Brackley and Morecambe can both leapfrog me if they're to win every game and we don't win every game. Now, do they play each other? Because that would be interesting. No. They do play Leighton Orient, which is good. Now, we aren't safe quite yet. The other way we would know is that I think some of our team would probably get payouts, and there's been no payouts, so we'll have to wait. Boreham Wood's come, though, in a week's time, and 20th position. This will definitely seal it. If we get anything from this game, the job is done. Oh, it's the Player of the Year candidate? No Thames. Okay. We can hold a team meeting here to mathematically avoid relegation. What can go wrong? Right, we've done really well. This sounds obvious, right? Passionately say, we've done really well to get within a win of safety when you take into account our expectations for the season. Fair point. Don't get caught up with needing a win in the next match. There we go. Boom. It's the first time ever. It's gone well. That's exactly the action. This is a 5-0 win coming up right now. Here at Boreham Wood, bring it. Okay, so this will be the team for the next game. If you want to know about it, just rewind the video about 5 minutes and you'll hear all about it. It's the same 11. There's nothing that needs to be said. Lukey Brucey is a man on a mission. All right, they're playing a 4-4-2 and very nearly, an entire team of regens. Actually, no, it's not at all. Their entire back... Move on, Ben. If you want an entirety of regens, look no further than these 10 and Jack Hallahan, who for some reason doesn't have a picture. But weirdly did have a picture when he played for Salford once. Okay, how much of a boost will this man not being there be? It's fantastic news. No comment. Okay then, we're in the blue, shooting from left to right in this first game. Hello there, it's me, Scottish Ben. Brucey, corner, played in. Sorry, everyone. Clark's like, come on, it's a late night episode. All things could kick off here, as it's cleared to Chatfield. And of course, we can't rest on our laurels here, as the ball's played forward again to Chatfield, who's in on goal. And wow, that's early. And that is a bit annoying. We're less than 2 minutes in, and Boreham Wood have taken a shock lead, which means tomorrow's episode could be very stressful. I could watch the replay, but I've seen it once. I only like to enjoy the love of three-dimensional replays, not the pain and agony of them. Gotta say, a bit of a title challenge going on. Billericay and Carlisle are at it. Alright, our clearance forward, not our best work, and our right finds himself through on goal, and oh my god, Boreham would have scored again. Okay, we're gonna not only be quite attacking generally, our philosophy is going to become more attacking. I'm not gonna sit back on this. Fitzpatrick's clearance, is this not particularly good, is it? It's just sort of, it's a bit, well, it's not, Lucky Brucey doesn't jump, nor is it really near him. Alright, we're 20 minutes in here, and there's another highlight. Ah, good save. Does that count? Douglas is forward now. Brucey got the header down. Clark Slocum, play it back across, my friend. Brucey's there today. Douglas, I mean, that was unnecessarily complex. I mean, watch it again. Brucey gets the initial header down to Douglas. I mean, it's a lovely goal, to be fair. Clark Slocum. This, though, seems a little needy. Brucey down today, who loads it back for Douglas, and then the finish. It was very neat and tidy. On that level, I enjoyed it a lot. I realise now we're 7 points clear, and there'll be 2 games to go. It might be out of it. It might not matter if we don't win today, but I would much rather do it with a win. Cockings is there. Challenge comes in, cleared today. And now it's about how much support we can offer him. Brucey's up there. Clark Slocum on the far side as well. Pressing forward. Day takes on all the players. Clark Slocum, he should have scored. Takes on all the players, by the way. It's great commentary. You can enjoy the fruits of my commentary in the Football Manager charity match, which is this weekend. There'll be a video for it, and I'm commentating. Ball played in, and thought I'd mention it. Me and Work the Space. What a duo. As Clark Slocum's on it now, you can expect some more high-quality commentary whenever it comes out. I'll be telling you about it, don't worry. We're not even at the halfway stage yet, and there's more pressure applied as challenges come in all over the shop, and eventually we tidy it up. The clearance, though, not our best work, and now Clements brings it forward into Lewis. Hallahan nips in, though, and now it's Lukey Brucey, and now we know what happens here. It has to be an attacking... Well, no, it had to be an attacking team effort. It wasn't, and now the team have pushed up, and they're in behind. Chatfield with it, Fitzpatrick with a save, and Pring gets it clear for a throw. We've not been at our best, but ever since we've gone attacking, I do feel like we've been slightly more threatening. Free kick, Douglas plays it in, Brucey's there, McCormick, oh, there we go, levels things up, away at Boreham Wood. And as I say, after a very underwhelming first half, a great finish. McCormick with the goal. I'm not sure how many he scored for us. It can't be very many, if any at all. Douglas's free kick's very good. It falls nicely to McCormick, who puts it in. And 2-2 as we go in at half-time. Great time to score, as they say. This is interesting. Today's episode, or this episode right now, will define how tomorrow's episode goes. If we're already safe, there'll be no need to do 2 games, actually. We'll probably just do the one. And then do sort of a season rundown. That said, if today doesn't go... That's a great clearance. If today doesn't go as well as I'm hoping it will, then, well, other things will be happening. Got to keep an eye on this league table. Very important. 8 points clear. I mean, to be fair... The fact we're in 17th, this position, if you'd have said to me, you can have this position at the start of the season, I would have taken it all day long. Not even a second question would have needed to be asked, as it falls to Douglas in today now, and this could be another chance for us. The comeback could well and truly be complete. After 2-0 down, Clark Slocum finds himself in some space, stays there, and those two combine again. 3-2 Thames. Boreham Wood have had this game flipped on its head, or on their heads. Oh, they should wear helmets. Day into Brucey, who plays a lovely little ball into Douglas this time. Douglas plays it up to that right-hand side. Clark Slocum, as he plays it across. There's Day with a finish. And the fans behind the goal go wild. I wonder how many travelled. 116. That's a lot for us. That is a lot. Fitzpatrick in goal, boots it forwards, and his goal kicks, they go quite far, but they're not really to anybody, which is a bit of a concern, as Chatfield plays it into right, and the ball into Tompkins is very good. Fitzpatrick comes out, does pretty well. Well, actually, the closing down of that man was very good, and it forced a miss, you might say. That's what I'm going with. That's what he's putting on his CV for goalkeeping, as they've got an injury picked up. 10 minutes to go. We are going to make a little switch, I think, but where would that switch occur? I don't really want to make one. Hallahan off for Tannoy. I think that's the one, so... Ladies and gentlemen, coming onto the field, number 25, Andy Tannoy. That'll never get old, as far as I'm alive. Hopefully it won't change too much either. Similar player, good in possession, and there he is. Andy Tannoy over to Foster. Lovely little switch of play. We score. I tell you what, we have not been a top side in this division, but we score some lovely goals, and there's another bit of evidence. After 2-0 down, to turn it round in the manner in which we have, you can see it again. Day gets challenged there, but the way we react is fantastic. Conta's there, into Andy Tannoy, this little ball from Foster. I mean, look at that. The precision into Douglas, into Clark Slocum. It's just, oh, it's good. If that doesn't make you fall in love with this team, viewers, I don't know what will, as they're in on goal here. And, well, it was all going quite well. Fitzpatrick saving shots. I mean, what's going on? It's a madness. It's truly a madness. Tell you what, we went attacking 2-0 down. And, my word, they could not handle the pressure. The performance of the front four has been sensational. I say front four, front five, isn't it, really? With a one sitting midfielder. As we're a minute and a half over the added allotted time. And I think, viewers, that's going to be that. And with that, it has to be said, survival in the Vanarama National at the first time of asking. At the start of the season, as you might recall, I was apprehensive, but there we go. As soon as the referee blows his whistle, there it is. Great entertainment at Meadow Park. After being 2-0 down very early on, we turned it around. Goals from Douglas, McCormack, Day and Clark Slocum with them. And we progress to next season, remaining in this division, and I couldn't be more pleased about it. If you've enjoyed the episode, do leave a like on it as we go over then. Just some final confirmation that we've survived and how much we're paying out to the team that we can't afford to give out the money to. Here we go. Let's see. I'm sure there's a few clauses about relegation. Thames avoid relegation. There's the news article, so it must be true. A few bonuses. Oh, it's only 5,500, so it's not too bad. Financially, we're in. Oh God. That's not great, actually. Are we slipping back into debt for the first time in a while? I think we might be. Tomorrow, then, we will run down our fun. I mean, look at that. 4 games today you've seen. 4 wins. Who's seen the like of it before? Not me. Anyway, Kettering will be the game we play tomorrow, and I think we'll do a rundown of the squad and try and figure things out. It'll be a bit of a different episode tomorrow, but hopefully looking forward to it. If you are, as I say, do drop a like if you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you've got like the little notification. I know I mentioned this, but make sure you've got a little notification thing, the little bell ringing to set alerts, otherwise you might not be told about these videos. Thank you, YouTube. That's going to bring us to the end then. If you've enjoyed it, please do, as I say, I've done this bit. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. I don't want to give it to you again. You don't need it again.